So
Big
initially we're
bad
gonna look
nigga
to
alert.
watch and see, really just check and see how that setup's been looking since our last VOD, because that's one of the main things that we'd look to go over.
Yeah.
Yo, why do I hear absolute like birds and shit?
Turn down the game volume. I got you.
My bad.
No, I mean I'm chill with it. I hear Mother Nature.
Birdie nigga.
It's the game.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Down one.
What can we
Down
already look
two.
at based on what we're seeing off rip here? Well, yes, we
I'm
won the
putting.
Wow.
fight. Just
Maybe I could have positioned better with Abby, or Abby could have cut short with me instead of going long.
not even entirely just that. Not even entirely like you guys specifically. More or less the team engagement had that look.
Oh, I'm not there. Hold
Pretty
on.
fair. Pretty fair.
Pretty fair.
I think we
Terrible.
I
We
think we just had
awesome.
to react faster. I should have recognized it totally.
Yeah.
They just did not pick a single target. They kind of just went in.
Yeah.
Okay, Yak.
Yeah,
The nigga that
yes.
wasn't in the game.
Well,
You
what
can
Yak
just.
said. It just Ryan, you're going in. We're
I'm
hopping
not
over.
going in. I'm cutting forward
This is.
so my team doesn't get died by a Genji. That nigga
They
Flappy's
can
good.
handle not. They can handle
They
a
cannot.
Genji.
They cannot handle the
They.
Flappy, and then the Doom coming out of nowhere.
Could we not
Wait,
have
hold on.
waited though?
I'm on my way.
This Doom is not a threat currently. Yeah, neither is the
He
rest
can
of the
be a
team.
threat in 2 seconds,
And then they kite. That's all they need to do.
and they're still gonna die. The amount of times I've
They're
seen,
not gonna
like,
die, Ryan.
they're going to die.
They're
It's well,
not
one
gonna
of them's gonna
die.
get picked off.
He's
A
gonna.
lot of the times it has happened,
Neither of them
and
should
it's
get
not
picked
quick
off in
enough.
this situation,
It
Ryan.
does happen a lot of the time.
You
But
should use slide to get out.
It's
He,
happening the entire
I
time.
mean,
Ryan, the Sojourn Lucio team is fine. You don't need to come and support this just yet.
Just yet.
Yes, just yet.
What do you mean by that?
Ah,
I mean, by
like,
when they move in, you can go in, but there's no
wait,
need. They have so much distance on that team that Genji would be have we'd have plenty of time to read and see what this Genji is doing, as well as you Doom if you wanted to get in fast enough would you have to use util. So
I mean, I feel
he
like
Yes, and
wait. What's
you
happening?
both,
What's happening? What's
both,
happening?
both
I didn't see this
Tank
whole time.
and Flappy have been having good dives on our back line for the entire time. So I'm just gonna cut it off before it even happens. Because
yeah, we've
that
been.
can just go one dash away and Doom can literally just like punch slam over there.
yes,
And then that's it.
punch slam
And all
using
that gotta
two
do
of
is
his
So
util, while
relax.
Damar
we've
and
been
Shu
slow
both
on the
have
call outs and like the rotations to help us. So it's better for him to just come early sometimes. I'd say it's better to be safe than sorry. Like
Because I'm doing nothing by sitting over the wall.
I'd say it's fine if he comes over here and then if nothing happens, he just goes back to rotating.
We're
But
completely
like,
splitting. No, it's not even the fact. It's the factor that he's doing it early, and where he could have waited a couple of extra seconds and just waited for Majin and John to be in position as well to then engage. This what he's doing is fine. It's that he's doing it without a team without overall team support. We're engaged. Basically, what he's doing is making this a very obvious 5v3, because John and Majin are way out of this fight. And if this team was a little bit smarter and recognized it, they would Lucio speed in and then take out all three of you at once, while these two are just caught back here jerking off. That's what I'm
I
trying
don't
to say.
well, can't they just
always
speed
have
in
to.
without Ryan being there? Then it's a 5v2. It's even better for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still a
not
threat.
necessarily, because they know we're a dive team. They know we're a dive team, so Doom they could even if they don't know where Doom is, they have to be cautious of where the Doomfist could be. Meaning they need to find where is this Doom. If he's completely out of the fight, jerking off like Majin is right now, that's fine. But right now they know where Doom is.
Okay.
So you're saying they're gonna run straight towards the Doomfist, so they know
But
where he
I'm
is?
the entire
I'm
Oh,
five.
he's
saying
he's saying like if they're not gonna rush in, knowing that the Doomfist could dive them from the back if they do rush in.
yes. Now
But
that
when
they
they
So
see
know
the
Doom
Doomfist in
is,
front of their face, they're gonna rush in.
yes.
They're more likely to because they're
They're
not
not.
picking a dive target.
They're just running down,
So
and
they
they
know you're
know.
not just gonna dive. You're just trying to brawl them by playing them on main.
Yes.
And I just feel like it's like better safe than sorry. Like, isn't it like?
what?
It's like I don't know.
Remember, Damar, the entirety of our premise is we want to look to set
No,
up
I
it
don't
so
fucking
that
know
we're
what you did.
engaging
Don't
whatever
look
we're
like
doing, whether it's the correct option, whether or not it's this or something else. It all has to be when all five of us are engaging at it together. We're not doing that right now. It's really just three of us going in to fight a five stack.
What is the question though? Like,
Because
what are you guys
I
trying to like fight
because
here
all
or
I
argue
was
here?
Ken's
all
saying
I
that
was
Ryan.
he's saying that it
Wait,
was
wait,
bad.
let Ken speak. Let Ken speak.
all I was saying was that the engagement is off and that it could have been better. That's all I was trying to state. but they're just trying to debate the entirety of the engagement.
Well, because he's not really engaging. He's just coming to help us to make sure we don't die
No, he
early.
is
Being
engaging.
there, though.
This is engaging, Ryan. I mean,
That's engaging?
yes,
It's not.
That's
this
not
is engaging.
engaging.
No, this is
That's
engaging.
not. How is
He's
that
coming to
engaging?
protect me and Shu so we don't die early. That's what he said he's doing. That's what it looks like he's doing. The only one he's quote unquote engaging maybe is the Genji, but like
Tomorrow, who's going to kill you if Doomfist doesn't come, though?
Genji.
Edgy.
Genji and Doomfist.
You guys cannot.
It's
Yes,
one.
but that's why you have slide.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why you
but
have slide and
we're
engage.
forgetting. Okay, but the
It doesn't
target is
matter.
not Damar here. Yeah,
It's gonna be. It's their all. I'm telling you, in a second, Doom can go over there, and Genji will just dash right in front of them.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
These are
it's not
assassin
like
characters. We gotta
yeah.
remember that.
That's why
So
you slide
they're
out.
just
We're
gonna
aware
die.
of that.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
aware of
that's
that.
one
Damar
thing for.
has speed, disengage, as
And
well
I.
as Sojourn has slide. They are able
That's
to
in a
get out of
perfect
this.
world, though, isn't it?
It's not in a perfect world. They should be ready to kite in this situation. They should be
Good.
seeing,
That's
okay,
what I'm
Genji
saying.
and Doom are right here. Let's be ready to kite if we need to, and wait for Majin, John, and Ryan to all be set up.
I mean, I also get the other side. Like, you make sense to me. I just think Ryan is not engaging here. That's just the basis of it.
But think about it. If the two of them rush in, they're leaving their backline empty for you and Ryan to rush the three of them. So now you guys are up 3-2 in the fight. You would have Tracer, Moira, and Doomfist kill the three in the back while they kill the two over here. So even if they did decide to trade, you guys would still be fine because you guys would still be up in the fight.
Realistically, I don't think I'm killing a fucking Bastion Bap when they
With a Tracer and a Moira, then you guys are selling.
The
What the
right
fuck?
team
and
coordination,
a
Ryan.
fucking Bastion in turret form. I don't think we can even kill
And
that.
play your
3v3
corners.
that.
Play cover, Ryan.
Ryan just has a block.
What?
You have a block, and then Tracer just comes up behind him, and Bastion will turn around.
Okay, they can have trigger discipline. It doesn't matter. They're gonna have immort. By the time when they kill those two, those two are gonna come right back and then kill us or stagger us.
So you're saying the Doomfist is better than you, Ryan? That's what I hear. The other Doomfist is better than you. Is
That's not.
that what you're saying?
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
This is funny.
I thought.
Ryan,
thought it
I
was-
thought Ryan DC'd. He forced Yak out instead.
That's fucked up.
I didn't even force Yek out.
I think they got like server
Not,
definite.
it's not, it's not getting my point at all.
I understand your point. I'm just saying that when I say engagement, it means that we've already started fighting someone. This, doing what you're doing, is fighting someone. No matter how you view it, you're attacking
For
someone.
one Genji.
No matter what he's doing tomorrow, he is attacking someone.
Well, aren't we all attacking someone? Me and Shu are shooting
No,
at them. Are
that's
we
poking.
engaging in a
There's a
fight?
difference between what you're doing and what he's doing.
What's the difference?
Is that the distance is the difference.
So he's 2 feet
within
in front of us. So
continuing an attack range.
There's no way that they get to like you two and kill you in the next 0.5 sec, like 2 seconds. Even.
Yeah.
They can, because I would do that. If we're set up like this, and I see these two alone by themselves, and let's say I'm not there, I'm telling Yek, dash forward, and I am super punching my way over there, and one of them's dying, one way or another.
No, Ken is right.
Right.
No,
this is
yeah,
such a
there-
far-
I still have bait on that. By the way, this is
Genji
before I
dash-
killed that. This is before I killed that.
Okay, yeah, Genji Dash is not gonna catch that. Doom has to spend two fucking different like abilities to get
And
even
if
close
they
to them.
also spend their abilities as well, then they're just gonna be back here while you guys are caught where they currently are.
Yeah, he's
So
right.
all you guys have done
All
is
I'm saying that Ken's saying the right thing. Ken's saying the right play. But like with us, this has happened before. We have been here. We have been killed.
So we're just admitting
It's
to being
better for
retarded.
Ryan to be no. It's better for Ryan to be safe and like come over and make sure we don't die than for us to, like get fucking unlucky and to
the thing
die.
is that
It's
this
like-
is what a VOD is for. The two of you now that this has happened to you before, let's start to recognize, okay, we are playing together and split though. We're running into a dive. We see the Genji and the Doomfist. We see that they can see us. Let's be aware of them and be more, instead of ready to engage on the enemy, let's be ready to kite from an engagement and play for more of a distracting role instead of a just gonna die role. So maybe if we could pull them, maybe like you guys are saying, pull them away and maybe back here, while the other three then go and engage onto that their backline.
That's fair.
Is something that you guys could be looking to do instead. And with the point that I'm trying to say is that, Ryan, I'm not against you jumping over this. It's that we could have waited a couple more seconds for Majin to get in position to engage the backline, as well as John to get into position. Now, first off, you two should be a little bit more together. in engaging together, meaning like John, you should be with Majin, or Majin, you should be with
I
John.
don't know why
I was
you
gonna
went
meet him.
long. I'll
I
be
was
honest.
gonna meet him. No, because we like okay. Well, there's 4 people there. I'm not gonna peek 4 people and just get tapped. I want to go for a different angle that they won't expect. Because at this moment, if I'm right, I don't remember. I wasn't here for like the first 30 seconds of whatever just happened. If I'm right, I think I remember me fighting a bit here and then rotating and calling the rotate as well.
Okay.
So I was looking for setup after that because I made my presence clear to distract whatever is going on. That's why Bastion is even like there. I think he was like looking or wary for me. If I'm right, I don't remember this clearly, but I do remember calling that I was rotating.
I don't believe you called because I would
Well,
have followed.
well, it's in the
I mean,
past.
you didn't
Whatever the
follow
call
me
is, it's in the
a lot.
past. So going forward, it's just more the two you be more cautious and aware of like play together. That's the same with you and Yek as well, John. And then if we were to have set up like that initially, the two of you probably could have been looking to be around where Moria Orb is for your engagement. Ryan could be maybe looking to be around here, and then we have them basically surrounded if we look at it like that.
Mhm.
Pretty nicely because they used to control main, then you two are ready to engage, and then these guys can step up once you guys engage.
That's what my idea of like the map layout was, but I wasn't there on the map, so I guess I just didn't know where Ryan was.
I get the first pick.
No, you don't.
And then the entirety of that fight, we kind of just more let Shu do his thing instead of going in with an actual dive. That was more. We need to have that target focus instead of just shooting and shooting at whatever works. So jump the same target together, please, the two of you. I know you guys cleaned it up later though, or at least a little bit. John, what's going on right now?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Abby was gonna stay in
You gotta be cautious of that. Like, yes, Majin should be communicating.
because we should have got that kill if we both went in. IMO, but like, I didn't know he backed out, and then I went in and died.
I guess my bad.
It's a mixture.
We just didn't really call it. We didn't really call
I
it.
didn't because I was expecting a tracer 1v1, not a 2v1.
Yeah, no, my mom. We didn't call it.
The reason you find yourself getting split from your other person is that you're playing too aggressive. You're playing as aggressive as them, where you should be slightly less aggressive, where you're playing more of a support. You are the support. You are playing a support role, not a DPS role.
DPS.
You are the follower. You're supposed to be the follower majority of the time, not really the getting followed. And you're stepping up. You continue to be as aggressive instead of like being slightly behind. You're finding yourself in line, so you're not recognizing when he's kiting out. And so maybe play, like if Majin steps up here, maybe plays this corner to fight someone playing that health pack. Maybe you only step up here so you could still see Majin, but you could also...
I was assuming we're both gonna push in, and then I'd probably play that room regardless.
You can't assume.
See, the thing is, I would also call that for you because there's multiple instances where I'm like, okay, if Gene was there, he would have probably helped me.
You were right
I
side, and then
probably
you
would call
moved
that.
in. And I was right stairs. I don't know if you could see me on the stairs.
Here I'm not looking because for this I'm just waiting for like the setup. Like this is how I played. I played distraction station until something happens. In most cases, I don't know if it's probably a bad way to play honestly, but I am getting aggressive on the other tracer to bait out her cooldowns. I'm not looking to kill her because if I do look to kill her, I'll just get caught out because you could see if you play a little more, 3 people look at me, including the tracer, as soon as I even go closer. So I have to move my position instantly.
Replay that real quick. I just want to re-see.
Those 3
They
people
rotated
look,
afterwards.
See?
Probably would have been clean killed, then rotate out.
No, I don't
That's my
think
guess.
so.
That's my guess.
Because again, I'm in there. The way I go in, I look for the Tracer. I'm already half health as soon as I fight Tracer. So imagine if I was there for that kill in general. I would have died with her, and it would have just been a trade. Maybe in a perfect world, I would have lived.
Make sure you're communicating that 1v though. Right there.
I think I did. No, I didn't. I
I'm just
didn't.
stating it as a factor.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Okay, what's the target? Doomfist?
Me and Demar have to communicate more when I'm fucking using ults. Cause like, we tend to use ours at the same fucking time every
Oh,
single
you
fucking
missed your
time.
slam. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
I told you I couldn't make it.
Fuck. Okay.
I think I tried to play Ryan here and I kind of didn't realize
See, you're just,
my shift.
it doesn't really matter. You're not really supposed to be with Ryan. You should be right there where you fade out. You should rotate to Majin.
I didn't know where he was.
Look around, John.
No. You're too busy playing Dokkan. Hold on.
You gotta be with Majin here. So that if Majin wanted to be a little bit more aggressive, he can. Because you died early there because you wanted to do a little bit more damage. It cost
I
us the
wait.
entire fight.
Don't care.
Don't care.
VOD review. Game's over.
Game
I
is
listen.
over. Yes, you listen and
Keep going! Keep going!
and then you
I'm
also
watching.
need to put in the work afterwards.
Keep going! You should see my amazing stall here, actually.
Doing things. Yes, but we can't have you doing what we were going
Everyone's
over
good
in this
boy
spot.
points.
Oh my god, I'm about to win.
Stop playing Dokkan.
I forgot what happened. I think I dropped by accident.
How are we setting up to hold this?
Did I die here? No, you guys got me.
Is this how we'd like to fight this?
No.
Is this the positioning that we like?
I don't think it's that bad, but
It's
Let
just-
it play
it's not- it's
more,
not
and then
stating
you'll
anything.
By himself, bro.
I guess we'll just go down the list. Ryan, how do you like your positioning?
Where's bot?
wait. Let it play more. You'll see better positioning. You
Where's
pause it
bot?
at a bad time.
Let me see.
I-
Let me see.
I don't think I paused it at a bad time.
Where's bot?
You always
Bot's
pause
right
it
next
at
to
a
you,
bad
Ryan.
time.
We watched you move the bot forward. If you were watching the fucking video, you would know.
It was lagging.
You always pause at a bad time, Sam.
My
It's
position.
just it's one of your
Well, we should always be in
downfalls.
a good position tomorrow. It shouldn't really
That's
be.
not possible.
It's pretty
You can't
possible.
always be in a good position. You can like almost always be in a good position.
Well,
like- When you're getting into a good
You're
position, you're
spitting
not in a
facts
good
right now.
no,
position. Yeah.
not really.
Yes, I
Because
am.
we should be looking
Just-
at it. How do we want to engage this? Especially because
Well, after a fight, you're not in a good
Damar, why
position.
are we
That's why you
disagreeing?
reposition.
Why are we disagreeing, Damar?
yeah.
Because
Like, why are we being
no,
difficult
because
right
I'm
now?
saying let it play for like 2 more seconds. We'll be in better spots.
The spots haven't changed, Damar.
I think
Yes, they
The
have.
spots
You just
didn't
don't
change.
like them.
No, they didn't
You
fucking
just don't
change.
like them.
No,
Yes, they
no,
did.
because now the fight has started. This is the fight. The fight has begun the second this Doomfist
Yep.
jumped in. That's why I paused it a
Yeah.
couple seconds ago, because I knew the fight was
Yeah.
about to start.
I'm with Abby. I'm helping him out. Beans with Ryan. He's helping him out. And she
Yeah,
was
but
in the back.
I'm dead
chilling.
here.
No. You don't die here. Trust.
I do die here.
No. Play 2 more seconds. 2 more
No,
seconds.
Damar,
Trust.
this is the initial setup. Why are we just? You have no
No.
need to disagree.
No.
The initial, okay. Either way, if this was the initial setup, it's a setup for Kite.
Okay,
It's a setup for going second because it's not a good setup.
that's fine. I just want to
Should
know
we-
but where Ryan?
Just keep-
Do you like where you are right now, Ryan? Yes or no?
I mean, yeah, I'm pushing
Okay.
the bot.
That's fine. And
Separate.
what are you ready to do? What are you able to do from this position?
Dive. Counter dive.
That's fine because you're able to reset, or if your team gets attacked, you can attack, or if your team just wants to be aggressive, you can be aggressive by just jumping over this or whatever, or the other side if that's better. How about
In a perfect world,
not in a perfect fucking world. It's really not
I
in a
think.
perfect world.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I want to share my opinion now.
I was gonna
I
get to
think
this.
me and Abby should have moved up with Ryan
Yes.
Okay. Can you
instead
explain
of
why?
Abby holding that corner and me moving up to Ryan.
Debatable.
Why?
You wanted to hold. You want to hold that corner?
I don't want to be here at all. No.
You stayed there though.
Yeah, I do.
Nuh-uh.
I think that's because I wasn't aware of how close they were gonna be. I do die here, I think. And I don't even think in a perfect world like this is remotely possible. There is a way to do it. It's just like Shu has to be further back. I have to be with Ryan. Yeah, you're right. I have to be with Ryan. Shu has to be further back in a sense, and I guess, or maybe I could float around where I'm at. To be honest,
Remember, you can play for counter dive as well. Expected.
this is
At
gonna
least,
be
at least back out to heal first.
yeah.
You stay to that. You stay in that corner the
Like I
entire
said, I
time.
don't think I was aware of what was happening, like or how close they were. So I stayed there to get healed, but I didn't realize how close they were. So I would die here. Cause yeah, I was just baiting their attention here. So the fight started when I started engaging him.
Well,
We weren't
no,
even set up
you're
before then.
decently far back, and you're not getting this kill. When he's all the way over here, and then you're back here. That's not getting. That's not gonna be able to be. That kill's not gonna be able to be happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why that's when the fight starts. When he goes in, when he engages you fully. If you were all the way this deep, then I'd say the fight started. But that's why not until then did it not start. So what I would prefer is not really you and John playing with Ryan. I would prefer Majin actually playing under here, or this
Fair.
little doorway. Not engaging yet, more for information. Playing this area is something that we could, depending on the flanker, you play it differently. Because this is just basically the second lane, and it gives very good information. As for Sombra, Sombra just needs to wait and be patient, and then communicate with her team what she sees
Lanes?
and what she knows.
Like
Meaning,
League of Legends.
That's fair.
so Summer would basically just give as she could either just stand here or play at wherever as long as she doesn't get spotted yet. And then just give information about what the enemy is doing. If the enemy does not decide to rotate in here, then she could decide to rotate up maybe a little bit more, or do what we talked about on Tracer, go back here and set up for the dive. But she could play over here and also be setting up for the dive while also communicating what she sees. If they push in like they currently did, she could wait until Doomfist they're pushed in. Shu could then rotate over and maybe play this angle or try to get an angle here with Lucio. And then Moira, who should be with Doomfist now because we have a Sombra instead, can either look to, well, depending on where the bot is, engage from behind here or jump up and over on both ends. Does that make sense? Damar?
Fuck you.
Ah!
That's
Nigga, like he was right all along.
Are there any questions as to how that could be looked to be played a little bit at all? Because remember, we want to attempt to surround them. We want to have multiple angles on them. We don't need like we don't need both of our DPS be peeking and looking through the same angle. That we don't really want that on anything unless we're really running brawl. So like Majin, you have the better mobility here. So you want to look to take those more aggressive angles, and you're able to safely take those more aggressive angles due to your invis. And then Shu, you obviously should be with Lucio, playing around main-ish as best you can. This is a little bit weird because it's only really one lane. So you more or less just want to try to, if Ryan is choosing to be the one on bot, keep your distance. If someone decides to move in on Ryan, you're able to support. You're in his backline to support. But if they also decide to dive over here, use your Lucio speed to get that angle, so you can see over here. And if they decide to instead jump over to Ryan and dive Ryan, Ryan could either continue that fight or disengage. Shu can hold his angle. Majin will just rotate in, maybe play around here or wherever. Or if he needs to, he could rotate around here. And then just Shu plays left, Majin plays right with Doomfist in. Any questions?
Pretty good plan.
No, Coach Ken.
You see, you live, Majin,
Shouldn't have.
but you did. You want to know why?
because
Good
his team wasn't
positioning.
great.
Because you're black.
His team
I lived
Exactly.
because I don't think it was good positioning. I just had the
It
better
wasn't good
intuition to
positioning.
fucking
It
press
wasn't good
the
positioning.
Q.
Oh, yeah.
How do we like
But,
this
like,
setup
You
now?
see that bait?
How
I just
are we
want
set
you
up
guys
now?
to.
How are we
I
set up
don't know.
now? How do we like it?
Good.
Yeah, I'm
Good?
sitting.
Good positioning.
I want to be on the right. I should be on the right.
You
Okay.
should be, nigga.
Do we only think Majin's the only one that could be a little better?
Yeah,
I gotta
don't know,
play
it's like-
part.
definitely 100%.
Uh,
It's like
yeah, you gotta.
that'd
Move
be fine.
I mean,
I do my job.
I think. Can you touch card from up there? Because I think he could just float around on card and you come up with me.
Or
You
me.
can.
No.
You
Not
can.
from up there until he gets to the wall.
Middle.
Okay.
Goes middle.
So
To,
it's
Like a little
no,
bit more. Like maybe like 2 seconds more. And then he,
Yeah.
or we could play like usually like Tracer comps do it. I'd be on bot while you play with Ryan.
oh, okay.
Either way honestly works. John,
You guys could also just like kite back the cart.
It's probably better if John plays with Ryan because he has coalescence, so that fight could be started with coalescence right there.
And there's a plan. There's a plan right there that we just didn't do. That's something that we want to be able to recognize quickly in game. Recognizing who needs to be on cart and and what value that we're missing out of if we keep that person on cart. Like right now
Do
we're
you have
missing
me
out
at
on
200 by the way?
no.
Thank you. Because I don't want to hear myself in bot.
Oh. But yeah, we want to be able to recognize the value or the value that we're going to be missing by person because we have to keep someone on cart. So right now we'd be missing out on coalescence versus Majin, who just used EMP last fight, who could take a couple seconds to kind of more or less try to just get some neutral ult charge while Bean plays up with African. So
You ever send me the fucking money?
realistically, it is situational. But it could be either of you. Preferably, obviously not Ryan. Preferably, obviously not Shu, unless there's a long sightline to be played.
In most cases, it would be me if I'm either on Tracer or Sombra. And then those rotations would happen if, like, let's say an alt plan comes out. So, like, if I have EMP and you don't have coalescence, yeah, I'm up and you're on cart. But in this case, it should be the other way around.
So do we understand, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. And then as for the current positioning, ignoring ult charge and all that, yeah, obviously we don't want Majin peeking the same angle as Ryan, because we want to be trying to control different angles. So either, not necessarily, it doesn't really have to be Ryan there all the time, but if Doomfist wanted to be here and Sombra wanted to be where the Doom currently is, or Sombra here and Doom where he is, that would be looking a little bit different. And then Shu, basic positioning, obviously try to hug corners tightly instead of being like all the way back here in the middle. Like, yeah, because we get the same value here as we would where you are, as you could see, same value. So we just if they were running a little bit of a different comp, you might take a little extra damage and that might end up getting you killed. So just something to be cautious of. And tomorrow, remember, we don't need to always be moving, so we don't even like need to be up here.
I was just getting up the high
I
ground.
know. I'm just saying. It's just a general statement. We don't always need to be moving.
Oh no.
Everyone's aggressive today. It's crazy.
Well, I'm just
I'm
trying
back.
to say, I'm trying to drown myself.
I'll give an atmosphere. I'm back, you know.
Shut up, nigga.
See? Ooh.
Again, why Majin and African? We got to be diving together. Doom's right now looking at Lucio. Sombra's looking at nothing. Big TP.
I used it for invis.
Are we communicating right now? Because
I probably did.
this looks very diveable.
I probably did.
Okay. Especially if we can communicate the most diveable, which probably would be this.
Yeah, that's why he did it afterwards. Was this my mistake? Nah, I'm good.
Did I trace it at polls?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't communicate
Oh
it.
my
You're right. You're right.
goodness, that traces at the most obvious polls.
I didn't communicate it, but I baited Doom to come to me, so they had some sort of like. Wait. Oop, my fault.
If we have visor up, we all need to play for Shu, by the way. Keep Shu
That's
up.
what I was
as best we
saying,
can.
but polls.
Oh, what's my play of the game? I'll
Wait,
play the
Doom's
game right
won.
here.
Wait, Doom's won. Good job, team.
I got play
I
there.
feel like I played a little bit too safe.
No.
Did we lose this?
Played very, very bad.
Okay. How do we like this setup?
We'll wait a little more.
Maybe I could have given DeMar
I
cart and I
don't
could have
need
moved
to,
into the
like-
room.
And I
We-
could be on the other side, but I was.
Yeah, it's not even
Oh,
you again.
yeah.
It's like I said. It's just the two of you are together. It's not really on Majin specifically because it could be either of you that could be split. Majin could be here, African can be somewhere around on this side, or the other, or vice versa. So,
Nope.
Ryan,
Rotation.
what Ryan?
My question is, how do you recognize whether or not you're like in the wrong position in the situation?
If you're with someone.
Yeah,
If I'm with
for
that you're
you
not
two,
supposed
For
to be
me,
with.
it's like I literally have to be alone.
the DPS and tank should not be together at any point.
Okay.
Supports you two just kind of want to avoid being together, and that's about it. So supports, I'd prefer probably if
Tomorrow.
Well, in this
with
situation,
this
I was pushing
situation, it's
cart
probably
first.
you could be. You don't need to be on cart in this situation because
I know. I could have moved over there to the other side, but
already up to
I was already on cart, so I just followed it against the wall because the wall was
Yeah.
safe.
because this is a Lucio card moment because she wants to play up here, so
Yeah,
Lucio can
but
play
the
this
wall is
card,
safe right now, and I don't
then-
remember if I have fade or not up.
and then you can. It doesn't really matter whether or not you had fade. You should have fade because.
Oh yes, let me run across and get shot at.
Basically, like what?
I did have fade. Okay, cool.
Well, we should have initially been positioning over here. That's why. That's why when I.
Well,
said
I
it
pushed
doesn't-
cart.
Can we stop being mean to Coach Xia, please?
No,
Not
fuck
being-
Coach Sia.
Okay.
Oh my god, DeMar is brutal today. Holy shit.
On mute.
I don't think
Alright, let's
he's gonna win
continue.
this one.
Let's continue, please. I never rotated there. Damn.
Late.
Wee.
I'm late.
Dead.
We never engaged their engagement at all. It's kind of what just happened. We just kind of let them run into our backline dive team without
I saw-
punishing any of them.
I couldn't do it.
How do we like
I
this?
should not be there.
I'm about to
I
get
should
a
be
fat ass
back.
EMP.
Okay.
Just saying, this fucking EMP is gonna be fatter
Is
than
this
your
about to
mother.
be communicated with the team that you're about to EMP?
Probably.
Okay.
Not.
That means
Let's
Bean,
see.
you want to be looking to be with Doomfist here.
Honestly, I think Ryan called it.
That's
Maybe.
fine. That's fine also. Yeah. Only real thing is Moira needs to be with Doomfist around here. The two of you are kind of together. Obviously, Lucio may be a little bit better because I don't think he's in that vicinity. He's not. So yeah, we want to make sure that we have a shoe in that vicinity.
Did
so
you
that-
get up there? Hold on, keep playing.
Mhm.
Does he slide up? I think
There's a
Ryan.
lot-
I'm gonna slow.
Ooh. Nice.
We gotta be quicker. We have to be quicker. Back when I paused is when that EMP should have come out.
Okay, but would have it been good if nobody was set up? Because I
Dude,
think from
everyone
here I'm
was-
not.
Just stop
I'm
them.
not
Exactly.
I felt like they were good, but
Right now,
I didn't feel
the
like anybody
majority
was
of the
set up
team
for
is
this
set
one.
up. Damar could be a little better, and John could be a little better, but everyone is ready right now. And remember, we also don't need to look for 5-man EMPs. If just EMPing like these two is more than enough, because right now these guys aren't really in the fight. Because Ryan can just engage onto the Sigma or Lucio or whatever. You're there to support, and Shu could.
You would
kill
get
DC.
3 there. You would get
No,
Kiri.
no. Here's
Lucio, and
here's my counterpoint. If I go ahead, because realistically, I'm not gonna like run in time. Like right here is where you want me to EMP, right? We're looking for some sort of engagement.
Could TP in.
I'm not. I don't think I get that from that radius. No, if I TP in there, that's what I mean. If I TP in there, I feel like I'm just gonna explode.
They have no idea where you are. That's the thing.
As
I
soon as I
still think he has
TP,
to-
If you also
Yeah.
as soon as I TP,
You
that makes it
TP EMP, they're not gonna instantly look at you because everyone's gonna be engaging on them.
if you coordinate
Okay.
it properly as well to the point that by the time
Maybe-
you're about to go in with Doomfist also about to go in, like coordinate the slam and your TP to
Okay.
be decently timed together. That should mean that should make it so that they're not going to be able to just turn on you while also needing to worry about a Doomfist.
Now
And
let's
then
say
it's
I did
Shu-
calm because I don't think I did. But let's say not to say in a perfect world, but lack of a better term, perfect world, I did call him. I said we're gonna EMP this fight, and I'm looking to kill Lucio because that's what I want to do. Every time I EMP, I look for it killed.
Ryan's on the finals.
Ryan is also playing to distract the other two. I don't think he's ready for the dive engagement
I
right
have all
here
my
necessarily.
cooldowns. I'm waiting.
Okay, so if I said I'm gonna go in EMP right now, you're gonna
Yes, I have everything.
let's take this in a micro. Okay, for that 1 second, that's 1 second off the silence. 2 seconds. Are we gonna kill him fast enough?
Probably.
Yeah,
You're probably
Okay.
taking out the supports fast enough.
Okay,
both supports die instantly.
Because half HP instantly.
we're talking about 3 seconds. Let's say if Kiri has Suzu.
Well, Demar would also speed in to fucking help you out.
You think so?
I think Demar would also speed in to help you out because he Reddits.
Can
Okay.
leave me.
What?
Okay.
Spectate me.
And that's like a time where Reddit would be good.
Spectate
I
Doom.
see the vision. I see the vision, man. Yeah.
Spectate Doom.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to press the buttons and it's not working. There we go.
Yeah, I had cooldowns.
You don't have slam.
Doesn't matter. I can still engage with punch.
But slam's the most important one for engaging.
Nigga, I can just move on.
Okay. Now let's go back to my point.
Demar's like, I know your character. Slam them for engaging with them.
Well, when I'm right, bitch. So suck my nut.
Yeah.
Nigga, I have two
Okay.
engaging.
No. Okay. This is exactly my point. I think I in this
Zoom into
situation,
his
I don't
nipple,
think
bro.
we're
Zoom into
gonna
his
be
nipple.
able to chill. I don't think we're gonna be able to have the engagement set up correctly because we are not all in line of what we're gonna do in the first place, right?
Nipple.
If in a perfect world, yes, this engagement will work, but right now, this scene right here, what I'm looking at, I
Yeah,
see it from my
damn.
point of view. I don't think this is gonna work, and I'm not gonna do it because I'm just gonna die if I'm the only one coordinated for this EMP.
You can just leave.
Because let's say if he does have slam, that's a different story. He doesn't have slam. I don't know that though, but I still don't feel safe.
What are the next 2
EMPing
seconds?
and
Hold
then
on. What are the
shooting.
next 2 seconds?
We lose this because I don't EMP. You guys are right. I think.
Would Ryan have
You
slam by
should
this
have
time?
you should have run an EMP. Just even EMP'd right here.
Right
now.
here. Yeah.
Just not even. You don't even need the Sigma.
Okay.
Ryan will have
See,
plenty
yeah,
of
no,
time.
this is better. Yeah.
And here, Ryan will slam up in 2 seconds. So even just
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
the extra second and then coordinate it for right now. Like right now, we could be making that countdown to the equivalent of Ryan's slam countdown. 3, 2, 1, slam, TP, EMP, whatever, and then boom.
Slam.
These two are now
Slam.
gonzo.
Okay.
Log?
Or at least one
Let's
of them is
hear
gonzo. Shu is able to. It gives Shu also the ability to step up because he'll be able to take space because Sigma is now forced to look at the fight going on around him instead of at the characters poking at him from a distance like Shu is right now.
Okay.
And then those two will just should be completely out of the fight for the majority of it, or at least until the end of it.
Yeah. So I just took too long. My bad. Oh, this dirty bitch.
Look at the stall.
I recognized it
This is
last.
the
I
millisecond
knew
right
it.
before the fight's about to happen. This looks like it's about to be a EMP fight.
Huge
How do
EMP.
we all like
Mhm.
about? How do
Sadder
we
than
all
your
like our
mother.
positioning for this?
This is the fight I said. Look at Lucia.
Do we all like our positioning though?
I think.
I don't
I like
Demar's
it.
positioning. He can be more around the corner.
Like around here, with Shu?
No,
Or
around with me.
your corner?
I think we're perfect, honestly.
Man, go suck a duck. I don't care.
Been like get rocked and die. Like I don't know.
I think this is actually not perfect, but I think this is the best we could do.
It's sloppy, but it looks nice. It's honestly one of your nicer setups. We have Shu who is ready. Shu's also next to a corner. I love to see it. John who maybe could be looking left, but looking right's just as fine.
Stalling cart.
Yes, John is
No
stalling.
That is true. It's a good stall.
Lucio, you're just over peaking for no reason.
I'm doing Lucio stuff. Trust.
Yeah,
Trust.
this
Too
die.
much Lucio stuff.
No, no, no.
And
Alright, keep
honestly,
playing.
it's
Overwatch
fine
was
that the two
weird.
of you were playing this angle, or the same angle, because we had some form of plan that required Majin to go in and swap his angle
Keep playing.
off rip anyway. Wait! Be
Mhm.
patient, John.
EMP happens
We
right after he
haven't
pauses.
fucking
I'm
VODed
paused.
in over 2 weeks. This is necessary.
Wait, it's been 2 weeks.
It's been a while since we VODed, John.
I thought it's been like a week.
I
No.
don't know.
That's why I didn't like.
You haven't bought in since Majin was on the team? What?
I don't know. I feel like it's been less than 2 weeks, guy.
I'm pretty sure it's been less
It
than 2
has
weeks.
not.
I thought it was last week.
No.
I probably shouldn't even have dropped.
No one needed to drop.
I wanted to boop so bad
Only
there.
people that
I
need to be
didn't get
down
it.
here are Majin and African. The rest of you could all be staying up here. Yeah, John, like you said,
I
you could
personally
continue to
think
stay up
Lucio should
here.
be down there.
Shu, you could stay up here.
I was
And then
low and dropped. I
Lucio,
think I just
yeah,
got
Lucio's
bloodthirsty.
really the only like either or. Like Lucio could stay up here if he wants to like play a little bit more passive, or he could be a little bit more aggressive down here, giving you guys some passive
I
heal.
wanted the boop. That's why I
But
was down
both
there.
ways.
I was fishing for it. I needed it. I didn't
Either
get
way,
it.
the both of you didn't need to drop. Shu, remember what I said about holding. If we could
push
hold
cart.
a strong position, then we could. We don't need to move really.
Actually, I figured out why I dropped.
Yeah.
I push cart.
Yeah, I could have stayed up there.
I push cart.
Okay. How do we like our setup?
I don't think this is a setup.
I think it's
The
garbage setup. Garbage.
Yeah.
We should be.
This nigga's whacking off on the bag.
Well, I'll say the same thing about you, Ryan. Fucking whacking off in the corner.
Mate, bro. You're supposed to be with Josh. You are nowhere near the nigga. You are a mile away.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Keep going.
Ryan, how do you like where you are? You were kind of put in a weird spot due to.
I got hacked back. I got pressured back. But I do retain the high ground.
Do you like how your disengage went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I die here.
Okay. Majin, do you like your positioning?
I am trying to deny Genji right now, so I don't know if my positioning is good or not. I want to say it is.
I think
think it's
maybe
mid.
instead we could be looking to play maybe around here.
Are you sure? I feel that's dangerous.
I wouldn't like
It's only
that.
dangerous from this angle.
No.
Where at
No,
this
because they're
point
looking
we
at
are
me up there, and my team isn't all the way around the corner yet. So
It's no sights from anybody.
disengaging from over here is a lot easier from disengaging over here. Because if they decide to play fast like they had been a couple of the other times, you could end up getting split from the team. While yes, it's a little dangerous playing here, but it's as long as you're cautious of this angle, that's all you really need to worry about. No one is gonna come right above you and then start shooting down. No one's that weird.
I mean, I don't know.
I definitely fucking would.
That wouldn't go
Oh.
over very well because that makes yourself a very diveable target if you are doing what looking.
I'm
down.
sorry, bro. I'm talking to virus.
Yeah, I feel like people would do that, but like Ryan and Shu and me are there to stop them from actually like being
Yes,
to
that's why
accomplishing
that
killing you
doesn't
there.
happen, and that's why playing.
See, I don't know if this is
fine.
I
can
don't
be
think
called.
it works because it's just like if he's down there, he's getting no value. He can see nobody.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Play on the left side or on the fucking the little car thing, and at least have some sights on where people are, and then you can go invisible and then play behind them if you can.
Does he need to be able to see where
Realistically,
people are right now?
yes.
You have TP. You could also
Yes.
TP over and go top left.
Don't know where he
No,
is if he goes
no,
here.
that'd kill me. Yeah,
It's too obvious.
but
Well, no one's there.
You can't TP.
Um,
You can't use TP to reposition right now.
I'll tell you the reason why I'm there. I just finished using EMP. I'm building it.
Ah, he's doing the neutral recharge.
I'm playing neutral right now. I'm not playing any like.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Ryan's dive.
That's what Ken was saying earlier. Ken was
I
saying
gotta go in 6 minutes, Ken. I gotta go in 6 minutes.
Okay.
Please.
We're only on one map and it's been fucking.
We're only doing one map because
Yeah, one map's
you
fine.
guys are enjoying just disagreeing and loving debating on every point being made. So
Of course, you know me.
Our concerns and how we feel.
Exactly.
Yeah, but none of y'all are this vocal when I say something.
Right, we have
any other thing.
concerns. That's it.
I'm not even arguing. I just want to
I
know if I'm like.
you're not.
Yeah, Abby's throwing my comp game.
And Shu, how do you like yours? How do you like your split, Shu?
No, probably couldn't play that mean.
Play done main.
By the more
No,
work on the
Demar's in a bad spot right now. It's
What's
Demar's
this?
positioning is not on you.
Here.
Suck a duck, bitches.
the more kind of casting comes to us. But
Yeah.
is it a good position?
For Demar, for where you
For
are,
me,
yeah,
for
for
me.
where you are, I want you to be more stepped up. I want you to be where Majin is, which is why I
Yeah.
don't want Majin here, because this,
Yeah.
while he also gets while Majin gets the sightline, it's also we have Shu and Majin kind of on the same sightline already. We want Shu up here because he
My
he
question
would
is,
he would do better in this range.
okay, but aren't we? Sorry, I don't want to elongate this, but aren't we allowed to be like at least on this situation here? I feel like we're kind of allowed to make this fight kind of like rotate around this kind of circular type of like positioning here, where like me and Shu would be playing that truck. I'm gonna kill my mom. No, I'm not. Um, we would play around like the truck and just play like this neutral game where either we wait for like I don't know Sojourn Railgun kill or their abilities to come out, or we're just waiting for our abilities to or our ults to charge
But why do we need to wait?
because nobody has anything but beat.
But we have dive,
But we also have no setup for that dive because they're controlling all angles.
which we could have
All 8
if
angles.
we initially set up for that dive. Like let's watch all of our original rotations. You find yourself here off rip. What's wrong with just rotating into here and waiting till you could
Because
see
if
something?
I do get caught out, I'm gonna die.
Why are you gonna get
I
caught
don't
out?
think anyone
You're
checks that room.
invis. It's you're invis. Keep your distance.
They're also playing like a dive, not
Not well.
dive,
Once
but
they swapped Sigma,
We
they're
they
saw.
dropped it. They dropped it.
still. But I'm saying that Sigma still has that poke enough to even stop me from translocating. When I translocate,
And
I have to be towards them in the first
Can't
place.
die here.
Genji and Sombra are
You don't need
still
to
pretty.
translocate though. The thing is, if we look even if I go back again,
Like, let's say if I did play in that area. I'm
I think
sorry,
you'd
I'm
have
a
been
lot
fine.
I don't think so.
if we waited for
No, I think you
Majin,
would have been fine actually.
Fine.
they wouldn't have seen you initially because no one came down this way. And if someone did, like we were saying, kite into here, wait it out, communicate. Oh, there's someone playing right here. Like let's say it's Kiri. Kiri's right here. Communicate that with your Doomfist. Your
So am I looking
Doomfist
to what am I looking to do in this situation?
find the
Like
Wait.
if
find the
let's say
dive.
if I am there, so I'm looking to find a dive, but like okay,
I guess look and wait is the best thing to say for you.
yeah, but then we get rolled over here. Like if I look and wait, there's nothing I'm doing, and then I'm just wasting time in neutral. Like I have a lot of downtime here.
For starters, Ryan also didn't need to initially jump up here.
Okay,
Yes, I
well
do.
then
No, you
that
don't.
changes a lot actually.
I need to hide.
Ryan didn't need to initially jump up here,
So you want
considering
me
the
to stay
fact that
down low and do nothing?
well, what happened is because you jumped up here, you got hacked and then stunned, and then you were on the retreat the entirety of
I
this
only
fight.
got hacked. I only got hacked. And that's it.
Okay,
You're like no HP
you were
right now
still
though.
on the retreat the entire fight.
That was only
And if
one
we
time.
have Majin scouting, you don't need to jump up here and scout at all.
I'm not scouting. I'm just
Mm,
taking high ground.
mm.
You lost it though.
Technically scouting.
Like let's go back and just watch.
Okay.
Cry jump. See, if Majin stayed up here, he could just communicate. Oh, okay. We don't need high ground. We don't need high ground. Or we could wait on high
You
ground.
don't need high ground.
We don't need high ground. They're not running a
What
comp
the
that can
fuck?
hold high ground all that well. They
Wait,
have
wait, wait,
two
wait, wait,
dive
wait, wait,
characters.
When do we
Oh
give up
no.
high
wait,
ground?
Ryan,
Oh
wait,
no.
Ryan. Isn't it better to like take more map control though? Isn't that what you say, Ken? Like, oh,
Ryan,
Yeah.
just say you're
Sigma
black.
has map control.
Wait, what the fuck's happening, bro? I just
Ryan, just say you're black.
Right for this one. Where's I was supposed to get my map control, dog?
Ryan,
Ryan, just say you're black.
Ryan, what on their team besides the Sigma needs to be on a certain spot on the map?
Jericho,
No,
Genji.
no,
Isn't it better for the DPS if they can set up easier? So shouldn't we stop them from setting up so easily?
they're not setting up though.
Isn't
See,
it? Isn't the high ground like a good place for them to like scout out stuff and they
Not for
attack?
them. Not for a Genji Sombra. If
No,
if we were
I
to
feel like
look at it,
I don't know.
in lack of better terms, if in a perfect world we did play this right, we would be using beat first to actually win this engagement. By the way, so I mean,
we just
Ken in
why
the
would
end
we
would be
be
right, but
first?
we
like
just don't need to take high ground because they're running a comp that doesn't need map control. The only
So
one that we
instead,
need to
we
be
would be.
pressuring out is a Sigma, and a Sigma
Uh-huh.
isn't going to be in this corner because that's just not where Sigma wants to be.
And I think
Sigma's
if I
looking for
was
the
in
lane.
that situation, I would probably be able to hack Sigma out of it, and we would just return with beat.
Again,
So
What?
yeah,
question,
I mean that's right.
question.
Push what?
What comp? When? How do you recognize a comp that needs high ground or doesn't need high ground?
Based on the character, like an
What is the
Ash.
fucking
Well, does a
ad?
character does an
Depends
Ash
on hit
want?
scan.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
Does
doesn't.
an Ash want to be in a certain spot? Like I just said with Shu. Does Shu want to try to be in the best possible position he can and just kind of just try to stay there because it's a strong high value area. Mm-hmm.
So
And
with
and then we
that,
look at a
doesn't that
Sombra.
make the argument that we do need high ground?
Shu needs high ground, but not right now. He doesn't need it just yet.
The fuck?
Okay.
He doesn't need high ground because he could play other angles. There are other
Okay.
angles that are more valuable. This one's too aggressive where Cart currently is. This is too aggressive at the moment. Once we have cleared, once we have our team around here, and then once we can gain control of this area again, then we could play Shu over here, and then he could poke from here. But at that point, he might as well just poke down main. Like this is a good area for the defense, not as much the attack, because it's just too aggressive. It's too aggressive, as Ryan saw, because he was forced to completely be on the retreat the entire time. And then Ryan, as to finish your question, a character like Doomfist, a character like Genji, Sombra, Tracer, they don't really have certain areas of the map that they need to control, or like that they want to be in, because any point in the map could turn out to be that thing. Because where the enemy wants to set up is where they want to set up, and there's no real spot that you guys need to be looking to deny, because this Sigma is forced to play weird because he's with a dive comp. So you guys don't really need to play for map control, more or less to set. You guys need to play to set up for the next day for an engagement.
Why did we lose?
Target focus.
They beat it.
We beat it.
They also beat it
They beat it
to
last.
engage.
We beat it last.
No, we beat first, then they beat at right after. Like 5 more
Yeah.
seconds.
Fucked.
This fucking idiot.
I mean, we could have ran around the car.
The two of you gotta talk. We gotta get a target.
You winning this, dude.
The two of you weren't even talking here.
So one. Okay.
Should have fucking won this, dude.
Nice.
Right here. Just two.
Bonk.
Niggas
Wait, so what
died.
happened? Okay,
Wait,
there
no,
you go.
wait, do we win this? Oh, we did.
We see
Nah,
nine.
isn't this? What are you talking about?
No, we won.
Yeah.
So
Wasn't the purpose of this VOD, by the way, to go over Zarya comp anyway?
half of it?
Okay.
The other half was to actually look at our dive, and
Ken's gonna have solo.
but we'll go over Zarya comp another day.
Yay.
Oh, okay.
As for finishing up this comp, or for this, what we need to working on going forward is that continuation on the setup, as well as our target focus, because a lot of that, well, target focus with Majin, I don't know how it is with Yek, but we will have Majin a couple times this weekend, because we don't have Yek for all of it. But overall, that's what we're going to look to work on going forward. So when I say setup, you guys should be looking to, or when someone, not just me, says setup, you guys should look to get into those positions and try to find those positions that we'd like that could attempt to be surrounding, or that could look to set, or that could be looking to assist with getting us in on the next fight early, or have a plan, or just getting us set up for a plan that we want. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any questions? No? Damar? Damar. Damar.
Can you repeat the question?
I'm here.
There is
I
no
swear.
question. Damar, give me a question.
Just repeat the question, yeah?
Ask a question.
Ask the question. Yes. Why are you so black?
Nigga did ask a question. He
Yeah,
said,
okay.
God damn.
Got him. For real though. Should I? I feel like sometimes I should play with like Abby and Ryan because like I'm fast like they are, and we can
Alright,
like go
I'm
in
gonna
and
head out.
engage and like disengage faster. Like, is that wrong or is that just like?
It's when if Shu's in a spot where John is already deciding to hold an area, and that's like basically next to Shu, and John's not really moving
You can
from
hold
there,
all
and
those
you
games.
are able to see that, sure, you can go play with those two. But it's kind of like we kind of need to view it as that 2-2-1 split. Like as the two, I don't want the two to be two supports, two DPS, and a tank. That's not what it needs to
Yeah,
be. We need
yeah,
the only two that can't really be together are or at least the things that make them that make the twos twos are supports. So basically, it's 1-1-1, and then give two of those ones a support is how you want to view it. So if you see a situation where where you could go off and be with Ryan or be with Abby instead, sure, as long as you could explain it well. Because the reason you're with Shu is because it's the most beneficial. Ryan has his own movement, and Tracer or Genji have their own movement. They don't really need a speed bonus. Where
yeah. But
Sojourn,
Moira doesn't really have that much movement. She's kind of like struggling to keep up with him, and then he dies sometimes because like he only has faith to get in and out of
he hasn't
situations.
really. From what I've seen, at least, Ryan hasn't died
No,
purely
not
due.
Ryan. Moira. Moira doesn't have that much mobility. She
She
only
should
has
be
faith to
looking to
get in and
fade
out of
to no
situations.
fade should be used purely as a disengage, and then
Yes, but that might get messed up if you're only using your movement ability to disengage with stuff. Whereas Lucio has wall ride, I can use that to engage and to disengage. It's easier to keep
you
up
could
with
use
them.
that also to
And
keep our Sojourn disengaged and engaged because
well, yes, it's a,
much like our Moira, as you're saying, our Sojourn has just as little movement that we need him to be able to set up in a different angle that's not directly with the team, so that he can be positioned. And sometimes that'll require extra movement that we need him to be there early. So that's why we want the Lucio to set up with him, and then also
yeah,
be
I
able to
understand. It's
disengage with
just
him.
like I feel like I don't know.
A portion of the time, it's gonna end up the Lucio can kind of go into the fight as well. But a lot of the pre-fights that, especially from what we just watched, it's you just not at all with the team. And I mean with Shu, not with the team, not with the team.
I mean, yeah, I get being with Shu, and I'm fine with it, but I just feel like sometimes it'd be better for John if he wasn't always going in or had to always be in to help Ryan and Rajan. I don't know.
Because if you also have to look at it, Shu's the most diveable character on our team as well.
Yeah, like,
If
and
we take that
I'm fine
and if
with
we take that
helping him
Lucio
kite
away,
out
then
because we can't have him be dying all the time, and John can't really help as Moira. That I just feel
the comp
like
is
there's
never
like
going to be
I don't
perfect,
know.
Demar. No matter what comp you view, it's not going to be perfect. There's always going to be a weakness to it.
I don't know. My comps are always perfect.
Uh-huh.
Mind
Yeah,
comp.
Mind comp.
mine comp.
Mind comp.
We're done here.